Hi there, I'm Rick Barker, and this is 25 Minutes from Nashville. Welcome. And if this is your first time, I would like to maybe tell you a little bit about what this is, just real quick. I happen to be in the music business. I have a website called musicindustryblueprint.com, and I would hope that you would check it out. But I've been in the music business for over 25 years, radio records management, consulting, and recently I just kind of came to the conclusion through my own research and through people constantly tracking me down that there wasn't a place on the internet where artists could learn to be artists, where managers could learn to be managers, where parents could learn how to handle their kids' careers, where independent artists could reach out into a community of like-minded individuals and network and help grow their business. So I went out and created one, and it has been awesome. This video blog, which is now turned into a written blog, which will end up turning into a podcast, came about because every day I said I would create content for my YouTube channel, and every day stuff happened and I didn't. And I know a lot of times you find yourself in that position too, where we have the greatest intentions to go out and do things, but life happens and we weren't able to do that. So what I decided is that I was using my iPhone as a GPS, so I bought one of those little mounts, and I'm like, holy crap, I've got a great video camera on my phone. Why don't I just talk? And those of you that know me know that I love to talk. That's what I do. So that's how this came about. It's kind of ripped off from Taxi Cab Confessions and the TV commercials where you see the little Go camera inside the car. This is just me and my iPhone 5 having a conversation with you, and by the looks at the comments and things, it's been helpful. So I'm glad that it's been able to help. Today I want to talk about taking advantage of opportunities. Once again, an opportunity presented itself for me last night. I was the judge. This is the second time that I was the judge of a songwriting contest. And I did it as a favor to the person who was hosting the contest. I usually find out, and most folks who do contest, in my opinion, think they're better than they are anyway. So they're not really open to suggestions. And the fact of the matter is that this was a songwriting contest based solely on songwriting. We weren't allowed to factor in their performance. We weren't allowed to factor in their vocals. It was just on songwriting. And the three judges, we all take notes and give some ideas on things that they could do better. If they want to talk to us afterwards, they open up that opportunity to do so. Well, what I saw last night was no surprise to me, but I wanted to share it with you. And I always take every experience that happens in life for me as a learning experience. So last night, I'm with the gentleman, one of the judges, who is a Grammy award-winning songwriter. He's an adjunct professor at Belmont University in the songwriting program. And out of the 14 people that had the opportunity to ask this gentleman what they could work on or improve on. This is a guy who writes every single day. 4, maybe 5 out of the 14 took advantage of that opportunity. Opportunity wasted. Here's a guy who has a Grammy for songwriting, and not every single person who had the ability to ask him what he felt took advantage of that. And that blows my mind. So I'm sitting down kind of sharing with people my thoughts and my ideas, and I look at songwriting from a completely different stance. I'm not going to sit there and structure and go A, B, blah, 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 blah. I listen for a couple things. 1, did it connect? 2, was I humming along? 3, how long was the song? I always tell writers 3:30 and a hook. Radio stations want the ability to play more. There was a guy who had a great voice, couldn't judge it. Lyrics, verses were long, bridge went way too long, and the song was about 5 minutes long. And everyone was like, wasn't he great? Wasn't he great? Wasn't he great? And I said, well, not for the rules of the contest that you just gave us. So the next learning lesson in this is understand the contest, if that's what you choose to do. Understand what the contest is and use your best song for that contest. There was a gentleman there who was an amazing guitar player, cool little jam band style, really, shredded it up. That doesn't do well if the rules that the judges were giving is to vote specifically on the song. There was a gal who made excuses right away for why her song wasn't going to be that good. Don't do that. Let your song stand on its own. Go out there and deliver it, but understand what it is that you're into whatever contest it is that you're entering. And by all means, if you get the opportunity to talk to someone who's in the business and doing what it is that you want to do it. Okay? Do it. Just go there, ask one question, and then shut up and listen. Don't start handing music. Don't start telling us about all the other things you've done. Ask the person a question and then shut up. You'll be surprised at how much you learn if you do that. So take advantage of that opportunity. I had a chance to speak at Belmont this week and met a lot of great students. And it's funny, room of 60 people. I give everyone my personal email, give them a chance to reach out to ask me any questions that they might have, and about 4 out of the 60 reached out. So what that tells me is that a lot of people are just going through the motions. They don't want it as bad as they think they do. They think they want it, but if they're not taking advantage of what's presented to them and what's right in front of them, their actions speak louder than words. I have members that do that. They bought the opportunity to be inside the music industry blueprint, and they don't use it. They just kind of tell me how great things are going in their life, and I look at their websites and I look at their music and I look at everything, and I'm like, well, it's not going great for the music business side, which is what I thought you wanted to do, was to have yourself a career in this business. Here's the tools that you paid for and you're not using them. But everybody has their own excuses and their own reasons why. All I can do is share with you my observations. All I can do is make the tools available. I can't pick up the hammer and swing it for you. If I start swinging the hammer for you, it's actually going to cost you a lot more money. So we try to make things available to you like these videos, which are free. Here's tools, here's resources, but they're only good if you use them. If you'd like to pick up a free video series, just go to my website, musicindustryblueprint.com. It'll be very obvious. You'll see the opt-in box there. Just tell me where you want it sent, and I'm also going to send you 3 additional videos. The first video is going to be 5 keys, or 5 secrets, basically, to making it in the music business. And then after that, I'm going to send you 3 videos that I worked really hard on, actually help you understand radio, help you understand social media, and help you understand record labels and radio. So if that can help you out, jump on over to the website. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Please subscribe and please share. There's a lot of pleases in there, but hey, I'm doing everything I can to please you, so I guess it goes both ways. Have yourself a great one, and we'll talk to you real soon on the next episode of 25 Minutes from Nashville.